Hey guys, welcome to day 50 of the One Minecraft Day at a Time series. If you guys haven't seen this series before, we play by 3 rules. So the first rule is that we can only play for one Minecraft day every day, so after 20 minutes of playing, we can't play until tomorrow. The second rule is that for every subscriber we get, we need to have one Iron Golem in the world. And the third rule is that we want to enjoy the game in unique ways, so try our best not to speedrun straight to the end. So let's get our Minecraft started as we're filming late. There we go. My inventory is full, which sucks. I'm gonna go empty it out a little bit. What we'll be doing today is probably just not speaking English apparently. What was I gonna say? I'm not locked. Continuing our work on our Iron Golem Mountain room. So our first room is just going to be a big, well, they'll all be probably the same shape of like a dome is what I'm going for. But we've got a lot of clearing out to do, so that'll be most of today's episode. But one thing is nice is that we do have this nice pickaxe, which makes it a lot quicker than it would be if we were still using iron tools. Thing is, this is a pretty boring process, film-wise. So I wonder, I probably should have came in today with more interesting topics to discuss. But I can start with my normal MCAT talk, so I haven't honestly done that many flashcards today. I was working on a lab report earlier while I watched some college basketball. Then we went out and celebrated my mom's birthday, so it's already pretty late when I'm filming this. But after this, I still got to do a good 300 flashcards, so I'll probably be up late tonight, but it's worth it to celebrate the mom. What else? NBA wise, the Celtics got another loss, which sucks, but it's to the Thunder, so kind of expected it. Jaylen Brown had a decent amount of turnovers, which is what Thunder fans are talking about, but I think he actually played pretty well. And I think the fact that we went 0-2 this week sucks, but like this is the best 0-2 we could go because we put up a fight to both of these like top Western teams without, Tatum at full strength. Tatum wasn't in the second game. We didn't have Brown in the first game. Like, we definitely show that we have some dog in us. And I'm not saying we're favorites. If we go into a series with any of these Western teams, and like if we're even lucky enough to make it to the finals, I don't think we would be favorites by any means. But we could do it. That's the mindset that I think is reasonable. What shape did I do? So I did 1, 2, and then this, and then 2, and then I started going 3. So here. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is going to be a pretty boring episode. If you're watching this, thank you for watching. I never usually say this during the episode, but please like and subscribe. So we're trying to get to, let me make sure I'm recording. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Once we hit that, we'll be doing a 3 Minecraft day live stream, which will be pretty cool. Good progress will probably be made, which is awesome. Let me look at the other NBA games so that I have something to talk about. I also did not start the timer, so is there a way to see how long I've been recording, at least? Okay, we can just put a 15-minute timer then. Alright, let's make a chest just here. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look at the NBA games. Okay, so the Lakers beat the Bulls. It's pretty cool. Luka game, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't actually get to watch anything of it, but from what I understand, the Bulls talked some trash, and Luka showed them that's not a smart idea. I think he dropped 51 and I don't know if it was a triple-double. It was almost a triple-double, 1 assist off, but pretty good game, and they're now the 3rd seed in the West, which pretty crazy considering their team is not. I mean, they have Luka and they have Reeves, and then after that, I mean, LeBron's still LeBron, but I don't know how to describe my feelings about that. I feel like he's kind of. Once they got Luka, it became Luka's team, and I don't think LeBron fits into that very well. I mean, I love LeBron. I'm not saying he's bad or he's not good for the team, but it just kind of feels like he's done with at least this team. I think he'll probably go to the Cavs or something and then do a farewell tour. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Oops. So then we should do 1, 2, 3, and then do this. Yep, and then another 3, like so. Anyways, I got distracted talking about LeBron. Good win for the Lakers. They're now the 3rd seed. We'll see how long that lasts. As it stands, who would they play in the first round? 3 plays. Oh wait, no, they're 4th. The Rockets somehow went to 3rd. No, they're 3rd. I don't know. Timberwolves are 6th right now. Should be a good matchup for the Timberwolves. I don't know how it would play out because the Timberwolves have been losing a lot lately, but I just think they're usually the more. I don't know. The Timberwolves the last few years have just kind of been dogs in the playoffs, so not a great first round matchup for sure. Nuggets beat the Spurs. Spurs were without Wemby, so when I checked midway through the game, the Spurs were destroying them, and I was like, what is going on? They don't even have Wemby. But Jokic and Murray, probably the best duo in the league, were able to come back, which is a good win for them. Keeps their season, not too bad. I feel like recently they've been catching some losses that makes people question their contending abilities, but it's pretty obvious that once you have the best player in the world plus, a really good dynamic duo with him. Hold on. This is a little callback. I guess I can keep these on. Here we go. Do not know why I have this, but I do. Shout out Jamal Murray. This can just go. Yeah, you guys saw it. Yep, shout out Jamal Murray. Next game, no one cares. The Mavs beat the Grizzlies. Was there any crazy stat lines in that? Chris Middleton dropped 35. I think he should be on a new team. He's still decent enough to where he could contribute, but I'm not him, so who knows? Then we do 3 here. I wonder if this is the end of the mountain. Could be. Not sure. Who else? Hawks beat the Nets, which is expected, but they keep winning. They're on an 8-game win streak. The Raptors got to be careful. They could fall. No, they're already in the play-in. The Raptors are in the play-in right now. That's crazy. Heat beat the Bucks, which is Pele Larson with 28. And Bam dropped 21 after he dropped 83. Pistons continue to win. Suns beat the Pacers, which they should do. Magic beat the Wizards. That's the last game. That one was kind of funny because obviously the Wizards are the Wizards, so they're not trying to win. But then in the fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken, like right at the end, they were down, so they pretty much got what they wanted and lost. And then Bilal Koulibaly banked in a 3, and the bench looked so disappointed. It was pretty funny. It does say something though about tanking, but I'll stop talking about NBA because I don't know what's the percent of people who are watching like a Minecraft video want to hear about the NBA. I think it's like a small portion, but it's just easy for me to have something to talk about as I like, especially when I'm doing such a boring task, just of breaking stone for 15 minutes. It'll be worth it, guys. Hopefully by next episode or the episode after it, we can start decorating it, and then we can maybe start getting some iron golems in here, you know. Should be cool. We just need the space for it right now. That's all we've got to worry about currently. Other interesting topics of discussion. I got some new guitar picks. If you're one of those people who cares about music, I've only been playing for like a little over a year, but I just feel more comfortable like finger picking or just strumming with my thumb. But I do know that like it does typically sound better if you can use the pick, and also if I ever want to play more electric guitar, which I do. I'm considering asking one for my birthday, but not 100% confident on that. But so that's why I got some. Right here. I got 0.5 millimeters. What's this one? Here's a 1 millimeter, a 0.75 millimeters, and then there's also 0.5 millimeters. They're all pretty nice. Let me know. This is not the daily comment question, but if you guys do play guitar, what's your preferred pick size? I personally, so far, have been enjoying the 1 millimeter, but I don't know what's the common like guitarist opinion. I'm not a real guitarist quite yet. Alongside with that music talk, one cool thing that I've been having lately is a lot more transposition. I don't know, like ability to play songs on the guitar and the piano at this, like, not at the same time, but like if I learn one, I can learn the other without like having a tutorial of it, you know? Like I know on the guitar the chords are F minor, F minor C for the Bruno Mars song, right? And that song is typically played on the piano, not the guitar. So then when I think about it, I'm able to say like, oh, like F, what is that? Like G sharp. I don't know, what's the last one? Might be C. I can't picture it very well, but then I can like, I know that that's the chord shape on the piano for an F chord, and then you can kind of move it around, and it allows me to like enjoy the piano in ways that I haven't before, thanks to the guitar, which is something that's been really cool. I was thinking like this is a much further down the line, like after I probably beat the Ender Dragon and have a lot more time to like try and figure out what I'm doing in the world to enjoy the game, follow Rule 3. I've mentioned this since like day one of like building a song in Minecraft using the note blocks, and my idea for that is like kind of relating to that would be like having my like keyboard, or like my, as in my piano keyboard, or like my guitar, and you know, transposing from that to the Minecraft. But I would need to do some research on like what, I don't know how it exactly works. It might be blocks under the note blocks insinuate like a certain note. I think that's how it works, but I could be wrong. But that would be really cool, because then I could actually like, instead of just looking up a tutorial of songs, I could like figure it out myself, and then you guys could like see me with the guitar, you know, playing the notes and trying to get them in Minecraft by placing like a dirt block or a gravel block or whatever under that note block. That sounds really cool to me, and like somewhat more interesting content than what I'm doing right now, at least, because I appreciate anyone who's watching me just break a bunch of stone. Even my eyes are starting to hurt. We are burning through our pickaxe a little bit, so I'll need to find a way to repair it soon. We will need all of this stone to make the walls stone brick eventually, so it's good to collect it rather than letting it despawn. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Let me go back. So this right here should end up being the middle, technically. Or wait, no, right here. Yes. A bunch more gravel, which is just lovely. This is like a filler episode. Ooh, good question. I'll ask it at the end of the episode, I suppose, but actually I can't ask that question. I was gonna say like favorite like anime specifically, but I did just ask favorite TV show because when I was talking about filler, it made me think of One Piece. I have not watched it. Don't really plan on watching it. I think it's a bit much, but I'm sure there are people who enjoy it, and rightfully so. It does look cool. I just don't think I could get into that story just because of how long it is. I don't have time. Cool. So now we start going back in the circle. Because it goes another 3 here. I like when it's dirt, it's so much quicker. How much time are we at? Oh my goodness, we actually spent the whole episode doing this, and we're not even going to be done. So when I do like, eventually I'd imagine I'll do like mega base or like something big. Because I never, actually no, I've done it before. But that's like hours. So then what do I do when I'm playing 20 minutes? That'll show people who are really committed. And I'll need to get better at talking. Having more interesting topics for sure. What topics do people care about is the thing. I'll ask my question here. And it's more for helping me out, but it also gives you an opportunity to like, if you feel like something strongly you want to share. What are like, if you're going into a conversation, right? What are like your guys' like favorite conversation topics or like, you know, that sort of thing? Like, what do you guys like talking about? Or would want me to talk about, you know? Helps with commentary and also allows people to share their interests, I suppose. So that's the question that I normally ask at the end of the episodes, but I just thought of it now, so you guys get it now. Please answer down below if you guys made it to this point in the video. Dang, we are out of time. We did not get that far into this, but we did make a decent chunk. There's my timer. As you can see, the room is starting to be more circular. Then eventually we'll have to go up to make it sort of dome-like, because I do want to have some trees in here, but that is my time. I did already ask my question, so don't forget to comment down below if you guys made it to this point of the video, your favorite like conversation topics or things that you would like to hear me talk about. I hope you guys have a good rest of your days. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.